The tragic unaliving of rapper T. Hood in Gwinnett County, Georgia, has become a complex investigation involving the family of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta stars Kirk and Rashida Frost. What initially appeared to be a straightforward pow pow has evolved into a case potentially involving self defense, DV, and family dynamics that have captured public attention. An article in Urban Bell reports on this. Before we continue, let me issue a trigger warning. This video content may be offensive to some viewers, and it discusses sensitive issues such as DV and pow pow violence. Therefore, viewer discretion is advised. Also, let me say this. This video is for informational purposes only, and information is opinion-based. Therefore, everything in this video is allegedly. Now, back to our topic of discussion. Appears Rashida and Kirk have more to worry about than a simple dispute with K. Michelle. They have bigger concerns on their hand as a result of the incident that recently went down with their daughter and sons. Just an unfortunate situation for all involved. According to reports, the incident centers around Tevin Hood, professionally known as T. Hood, a 33-year-old rapper who was dating Kelsey Frost, the daughter of reality TV personalities Kirk and Rashida Frost. The relationship between T. Hood and Kelsey appears to have been tumultuous, with a history of conflicts that required intervention from family members, particularly T. Hood's mother, who often helped the couple reconcile their differences. The situation took a dramatic turn when T. Hood's sister made serious allegations on social media following his unaliving. She claimed that Kelsey Frost had orchestrated her brother's unaliving by deliberately calling her brothers to the scene. The most serious accusation was directed at Kai Frost, Kelsey's brother, whom she specifically named as the person who allegedly ended T. Hood's life. These accusations prompted Kelsey Frost to defend herself publicly through her Instagram story. She categorically denied the allegations that she had called her brothers to harm T. Hood. In her defense, Kelsey revealed a pattern in their relationship, stating that during their arguments, she would typically reach out to T. Hood's mother rather than escalate the situation. This detail suggests a level of familiarity and established communication between the families, despite the troubled nature of the relationship. Law enforcement's involvement in the case has evolved significantly since the initial investigation. TMZ first reported that police had identified Kai Frost as the primary suspect in what was then being treated as a murder investigation. However, Gwinnett County Police have since shifted their approach, now investigating the incident as a potential case of self-defense. The police report provides crucial context about the events that unfolded. According to official statements, law enforcement was initially dispatched to respond to a domestic dispute at the location.
Now, see, I didn't know that.
Well, this story is still unfolding. As you can imagine, emotions were high right after this happened. And this is still a developing story as this just happened on. Reportedly, during this altercation, a female sustained injury, though the extent and nature of these injuries have not been publicly disclosed. This detail adds a layer of complexity to the case, suggesting that the situation may have involved DV before the fatal pow pow occurred. A critical element in the investigation's shift towards self-defense is the reported behavior of the person with the pow pow before the fatal encounter. According to police officials, the individual who fired the pow pow had attempted to remove themselves from the confrontation before the pow pow took place. This detail could prove crucial in determining whether the use of unaliving force meets the legal criteria for self-defense under Georgia law. The reclassification of the case from murder to potential self-defense represents a significant development that could substantially impact all parties involved. It highlights the complexities of DV cases and the sometimes fine line between offensive and defensive actions in volatile situations. The investigation must now focus on determining whether the use of force was justified under the circumstances. The public nature of this case, amplified by its connection to reality TV stars and the subsequent social media discourse, has brought additional scrutiny to the investigation. The involvement of prominent entertainment figures has led to increased media coverage and public speculation about the circumstances surrounding T. Hood's unaliving. This tragic incident serves as a stark reminder of how domestic disputes can rapidly escalate to fatal conclusions. It underscores the importance of having effective intervention mechanisms and support systems in place to address relationship conflicts before they reach such devastating outcomes. The case also highlights the complex interplay between family loyalty, relationship dynamics, and the legal system's role in determining justifiable use of force. The investigation continues to develop as authorities gather more evidence and statements from all parties involved. The shift toward investigating this as a self-defense case suggests that new information has emerged that could significantly impact the legal outcome. However, the loss of life remains a tragic consequence of what began as a domestic dispute, regardless of the final legal determination. This case also raises important questions about the role of social media in criminal investigations, as the public accusations and responses from family members have added layers of complexity to an already challenging situation. The immediate and widespread sharing of allegations and counter-allegations on social media platforms demonstrates how modern communications can influence public perception and potentially impact official investigations. As the legal process moves forward, the focus remains on determining the exact circumstances that led to T. Hood's death and whether the use of deadly force meets the legal criteria for self-defense. The outcome of this investigation could have lasting implications for all families involved and serve as a cautionary tale about the potential consequences of domestic disputes and the importance of finding peaceful resolutions to relationship conflicts. This is Liz, and this is all I have for now. I will look for updates in the future, as this is an ongoing investigation.